Hello to you too, Toto. Man, man, okay. What up, Hot Two? What up, Lil Gorsh? Hot Two and Lord Gorsh in the building. What up with you? Oak is better than Hickory. Yeah. Hold on though, hold on. Man, I haven't caught you live in a minute. Hell yeah. What up with you? Now that the rapper BG is out of jail, you should grift his fan base. I'm not a fan of BG. Shout out to BG though. BG is Googling Jim Bob's debate strategy. All you gotta do is watch Jim Bob to get his debate strategy down pat. What's the topic? Oh no, not me. I'm not. The title is just the title. I just put that up there. Yeah, I'm not debating. I'm chilling. I got a trailer full of wood. I just got back in town. Shit, you know me. You know how I get mine, man. I stay in my lane. Tom McDonald is dropping a song with Ben Shapiro today. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to both of them. Hermeneutics. Hermeneutuma. Shout out to hermeneutuma, hermeneutics, and hermeneutics. BG, just so you know, Daddy got his ball back. Make of it what you will. Facts. Daddy got his ball back. What you mean? What is that? What happened? I'm the boss now. Oh, okay. You the boss. Okay, that sounds like you'll be sending me more money for me providing this quality entertainment to you. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to you. All of y'all become y'all own boss so I can make more money. Talking about we gonna move to the country with you. No, the fuck y'all not. How the fuck I'm gonna make money if y'all sell all y'all property and belongings and move on my land? I need y'all to stay right where y'all at and get promotions into your field so you'll have more money to send me. The best cut of beef, the McRib. Sorry for coughing on y'all. It's hot out here too. It's like 60 degrees. Debates are getting gay. I agree. I'm a comedian. I don't debate. Okay, we hear you. You lucky snowing here. Huh? You got a lot to say? What's up? Come say it to the people. Yeah, come tell them. Debate bros make a living bitching into a camera and solving nothing. That's what I do. I make my whole living doing this shit here. Niggas just pacing back and forth with the selfie stick. I am in no position to cast stones here. I'll leave that for you guys to do. Hell yeah, I make a good living on YouTube. Y'all pay for it. Hell yeah, I can't even say nothing about it. The big home. What up, Adam Collins? Man, it's hot out here. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's hot out here, y'all. It's nice. It's nice weather. It's nice weather for selling lawnmowers, though. Somebody done went in the shed and tried to start their mower, and that shit wouldn't start. And they have no fix-it skills whatsoever, so they just want to buy a whole new mower. Yeah, shout out to those people. I just want it gone. It won't start. It started when I parked it. I turned the key and nothing happens. You got any feelings or thoughts on what's going down in Texas? Do you think the Civil War thing is exactly what they wanted? I don't believe in the Civil War thing. Who? Civil War between who? I don't know what's going on. I'm blue pilled. I'll admit that. I don't know shit. I don't know half of what y'all think I be knowing. I really don't keep up with this. You gonna have to give me more than that. I'm lost like shit. Like Civil War, you mean like in Texas? You mean like between like Americans and Mexicans? Or like between like, yeah, like white people, black people? Like what the fuck are you talking about, man? Heated? Listen, first of all, I'm gonna let y'all in on a big secret. When it comes to the West The only civil war popping off is going to be between white folk. White folk. Alright? That's it. White folk can't get out their own way to save their own thing. Every civil war you looked at it is white folk. The shit that happened out here. That's white folks, son. Niggas like, oh, black people, white people. No. It's like, oh, the Asians are like white. Nah. Like civil war? Nah, it's always on white folk. Look at what white folk did when they came to this country. Who they get the beefing with? After they settled the shit with the Indians, then it was like, yo, the English were like, yo, we don't want to be English no more, son. Yeah, fuck the crown. Civil war. They just call it the Revolutionary War. But those were English people fighting English people. The white man versus the white man. Look at the Civil War. Oh, well, all the black people, niggas was fighting on for whatever side that they had felt like they had their end. Niggas was just out there bitch. They're like, hell yeah, I play with the gun boss. They were white folk. I don't believe in civil war ain't doing like, look at the head of the political parties. There you go your civil war. It's a bunch of white folk. Oh! I ain't got nothing to do with that. It was a war of ideas. That shit wasn't a war, man. Fuck them ideas. When you pull out a sword, when you pull out a musket, when you have mounted knights, fuck them ideas. This shit getting brutally physical now. This is a war of force. This is a fucking war of force. Fuck them ideas. Oh, no, fuck all that. But yeah. Shout out to the Civil War though. Shout out to Captain America and Iron Man too, because there ain't nobody have a civil war like they did. They beat the shit out of each other. Bucky Barnes and Captain America caught Iron Man slipping in a cave, like straight up. Yeah, I'm telling them that. Like Iron Man got caught slipping, son. Iron Man was like, hell yeah, I got missiles on my fucking wrist. Bucky Barnes was like, with that one robotic arm. Then too, Captain America had the Scarlet Witch on his side. So you know she just an overpowered bitch right there. Just huh. Then Ant-Man came out of nowhere. He got real big on him and shit. It was like and then you know War Machine, he got involved. War Machine was getting beat around though. Then Spider-Man came out. Spider-Man was giving Bucky Barnes the work though. I ain't even gonna hold you. Spider-Man do that shit. People play him like he's just a little kid, but he's strong as fuck. He's whatever Spider-Man got going on with him gave him more strength than the super soldier serum that Captain America took. Because Spider-Man a body Captain America. I'm talking about with no weapons, no webs, no nothing, just hand-to-hand combat. But yeah. Shout out to the Civil War though. Okay, let me be serious. Oh, the people versus the government? Shit, basically the people versus the people. That's all it is. The people versus the people. The people wake up every morning. Some of y'all moms work in the government division, like housing and all that stupid shit. Senators. Like, son, that's you like shit. That's y'all. That's the people. It's just people get power and they do shit to other people, son. I don't know. It just is what it is. Ain't no civil war. That's not a civil war. The government versus the people. Because the government are the fucking people. It ain't like the government is just a bunch of fucking Asians. Nah, it's a whole bunch of folk that live right here in this fucking country. Except for like the Jewish people that got dual citizenship. Yeah, but yeah, ain't no fucking civil war popping off. That shit is a misnomer right there. But the definition of people in the government view is defined as corporation. Man, as long as okay, until you start seeing like United Nations niggas as presidents with the blue pen, the baby blue pen, and like niggas from Kenya and Nairobi and from all over, from Africa, Asia, just like not even American or American born or none of that shit. Just straight Chinese people. And Supreme Court and all that shit. Then nah, it's just you. It's just the people are the people's own worst enemy. That's all there is to it. The people can't get out their own fucking way. That's all there is to it, son. I don't know nothing to that. You can sit up there, you can say, oh, the cop is us versus the cops. Man, the cop lived down the street from you. Like that nigga, y'all, he know your kid, y'all kids play together. Like, the fuck? Oh, it's us versus no, son, it's more complicated than that. Power to the people the power. And when you give people the power, then that's when you start getting the people versus government. Because the people got power. Yeah, man, that's all it is to it. Shout out to Brownsville, Texas. I'm going to look that shit up because I don't know what's going on. All I know is I got a trailer full of oak wood. And I have a simplified view on what the fuck going on that y'all, because I'm not convoluting this shit. Just boil it down to its simplest form. Pure, like crack. Take the cocaine, you whip it up on the stove, whoop-de-woo, add the water, you rock it up, pure form right there. More intense high, more versatile product, more addictive. Yeah, that's all I got for you is straight crack. I ain't gonna step on my shit. I ain't gonna add a whole bunch of baking soda. I ain't gonna add baby powder to the coke and then sell it. Nah, son, you gonna get this straight crack. The people are the people's problem. That's it. And then too, the people act like government officials' addresses ain't posted publicly. How it gonna be the people versus anything when you know where them niggas live? Ain't that. Go do what you need to do or shut the fuck up. And get some fucking power. Because it's all about power. If you ain't got nothing, you better go get you some. And if you too scared to go get you some, then you need to go ahead and let that AK sing. If you too scared to let that AK sing, then go ahead and fall in line. And if you don't want to do that, go mind your business till the bullshit come your way and then deal with it. That's it. It takes a few brave or dumb men to pop something off. I learned that in jail. Man, shit. The people versus the government. It sounds like the people need to kill politicians. But then you're going to get the people that say, we're the people, we're the government, but we want to do it in the legal system, the legal way with the justice system because America's justice system actually means something. Fuck the justice system. Niggas do what the fuck they want when they want it all the way at the tippy top, it looks like, or so it appears. It's just you broke niggas the only one. We're gonna do it the legal way. We're gonna do it to that. We're gonna do it to that, man. Them niggas don't go through them same channels that you gotta go through. Yeah, that whole that shit don't mean shit to me. And I don't know what the fuck I am. I don't know what I sound like. I don't know if I sound like a libertarian right now or a Republican. I'm not concerned with titles. I'm gonna just speak my piece and give you this crap and let you. I'll go ahead and let you brand me how you want to brand me. I'll let you put me in a box because I don't know what fucking. I don't belong in a box. I don't consider myself in a fucking box. I'm gonna just look at this shit for what it is. And the people that tell you to follow rules do not follow the fucking rules. They damn self. We're gonna go through the test because we got a justice system. We go through the legal part. Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that, son. Go body some politicians, son. Word that. We're gonna go to anarchy, and then we're gonna go. Now we're gonna become a dictatorship. Maybe niggas need a dictatorship then. At least then you'll know who to blame for shit falling apart. You talk to people today, what the problem? Oh, the Democrat, you talk to another person, the Republican, talk to another, the anarchist, the libertarian, nigga, you get you a dictator. When shit fall apart, you can be like, yo, him like shit. Yeah, we headed up there now. Yes. Grab the long rifles. That's it. This shit too complicated right here. And it don't look like it's working. And even scripture says a house divided can't stand. What y'all want to talk about though? Because I got a trailer full of oak wood. Did I tell y'all that yet? So I just got back in town, right? The dude, remember the dude that remember when I let go the Toro Titan HD with the MyRide suspension? Beautiful zero turn. The dude that can't get it, he with the tree service, so we popped. I gave him my information, my business card. He hit me up. He like, yo, we dropping the oak tree. So I go over there, boom. So he like, yo, I know what you like. He actually cut the wood to 16-inch lengths. He knows I don't want no little pieces. I don't want no brush. I don't want no pieces under 20 inches in diameter. All I want is big girls. So I got a trailer full of big girls. Because when you're dealing with those little pieces, you know the tree service try to be slick. If you get free wood from the tree service, don't let them drop it off. They going to drop off the stumps, the little shortcut shit that you can't do nothing with. You'll be like, how the fuck I'm going to move this and what I'm going to do with it when I do move it? That's why he was like, he tried to hit me with that. I was like, nah, let me know where you at. I'll come out there. I'll bring the trailer, come out there. That way I get to select my own people. I'm like, yo, y'all doing it right. Whoop-de-woo-woo. I load my trailer how I want. I make sure that the pieces are actually manageable. Because they was trying to put knotty shit. I was like, no, I'm good. But it was a good deal. It was mostly a pole. I'd say it was 25 inches diameter. The tree. White oak. Some good wood. It's good wood right there. And all of it fit on my trailer too. When they got all the brush and the little dumb limbs, the pole is about like, I don't know, like 30 feet. I put all that shit fit on the trailer. You cool with Owen now? I don't got no problem with Owen Benjamin. I just don't like the nigga or respect him. There's a difference. I don't got no problem with him. Ain't about being cool with somebody. Nah, son. Fuck, I'm gonna be cool with him for. But shout out to him though. He do what he do. It's just certain people you lose respect for, especially when you find out they don't play with their butthole for a whole week while whacking off, and they said it makes the experience more intense and pleasurable. Yeah, how the fuck do y'all see the type of shit I do? Look in the history of my channel. Go to my video. Look at the type of shit I do. I would consider that shit to be masculine. You think I'm gonna respect somebody like that, son? I don't give a fuck if the Catholic preacher boy taught you how to do it. I don't give a fuck if your gay daddy taught you how to do it. I don't give a fuck what the fuck the cause of it was or when you did it. You a homo, son. You come out the closet, son. I respect. No bullshit. At this point, Blair White gonna get more respect from me than Owen Benjamin. That's a whole nigga dressed like a whole half a hoe, walking the street. You know what the fuck it is, though. Ain't no question about that. That nigga Owen Benjamin, oh, undercover ass nigga. Every time you tap into one of that nigga stream, he's talking about interracial porn. Oh, you think it's okay for a black guy's thick veiny cock to penetrate a young white girl? You like, nigga, what? Is that all that's on your mind is black dicks? Black dicks, fucking blondes. That's all that nigga talk about. Son got too many, cuz got too many black dick analogies to just have my respect. I don't know what type of nigga you are that looks up to a nigga like that. I don't give a fuck about him farming. I don't give a fuck about him browbeating you with that false morality he got. Oh, we gotta do this, and it's your own sin, and when the sand in the cup fills up, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, son. You play with your butthole. And you a grown man, you can't teach. You got 4 boys, and you can't even teach them how to put air in a tire, cuz. You got 4 boys. Them boys would be better off with me. Honestly. That's why y'all know it's a joke. Y'all think I'm a fuck Amy, put a biracial baby in her and let him raise the kid? That was a joke. Nah, I'm fucking Amy, putting a biracial boy in her, and then I'm raising all of them. Hell nah, cuz you ain't rocking like that. I don't respect that nigga. You cool with Owen Benjamin? Fuck no. But shout out to him though. I ain't got no problem with him. Yeah, I ain't got no problem. Shout out to him. What's up though? What y'all want to talk about? Joe Tex versus James Brown. Who in the fuck is Joe Tex? I'm gonna have to go with James Brown on this one. Even though some of what James Brown, some of his pieces were unintelligible, like his his music, like James Brown was a whole vibe. Like James Brown was mumble rap. James Brown paved the way for mumble rap. I said what I said, don't at me. Him and you. He did that shit. He paved the way for Migos to be able to sit there and ad-lib the way the fuck they do. Like he was on that shit. James Brown was an innovator. James Brown gave y'all a whole genre and people don't even recognize him for it. Yeah. Shout out to James Brown. I remember Eddie Murphy did that bit. I remember that shit too. That shit is true. Go pull up a James Brown song right now. You gonna see what I'm talking about. You be like, hell yeah, he paved the way for mumble rap. He paved the way for these niggas be running around ad-libbing the way they do on their songs. James Brown did that shit. Shout out to him. Eh. James Brown had the best. Yeah, because that was back in the day when like back in that day, you weren't pressing the button on a keyboard and getting a hold. You couldn't loop. Couldn't get the bass player to play a portion of the song and then loop that. Nah, when you hear the music, they had to play the whole song straight through in the studio. They were in the studio. When you hear these 7 9, 10-minute tracks. They were playing that shit the whole way. Wasn't no press play, cut, copy, paste, loop, start over here, bring that down. Nah, nigga, the bass player hands was on fire at the end of that segment. Whoever messed up, they had to start over. Shit, you had to be on point. So that led to a whole lot of innovations to make things a lot easier. The drum machine, the 808, all that shit, but doing certain things with the vocals. But you know, James Brown, he did that shit without auto-tune, without any of the amenities that people use today to get their ad-libs to sound like that. He was really going in. Talking about you gonna raise those kids and you don't even have a CDL. Who said that? You got a point though. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, fam, I should have been got my CDL though. I ain't even gonna hold you. I should have been got that shit. Like my uncle Jai like disappointed in me. It's all the fuck them niggas. Like, you ever been to the family cookout? That's all the old heads talk about. They got their CDL. You need to go ahead and get your CDL. All the fuck they saying this shit. Like my dad, like he be talking that shit, but this ain't the 80s no more. Like, you not. And then too, the school costs some shit of money too. Unless you get a job at like Swift, I think they train you on the job. They pay you to learn how to do the shit. But if you don't got nobody in your family that can show you the ropes, that could just bobtail it on over, or you can go over their place, they bobtail and they let you in the rig and you get to work. You know, you fucking around with the air brakes and all that shit. Like, no, son, like you gonna have to pay for that. Thoughts on Cummings getting a $1.6 billion fine? Who said Cummings got a $1.6 billion fine? Yeah, niggas, I don't know why, but Chrysler been getting slapped with fine. That's why they dropped the 5.7 Hemi. Chrysler, because Stellantis is under pressure. Like, Stellantis bought the company from Fiat in like 2021. So now when you think Chrysler, Stellantis owns it, and its subsidiaries, it's like Fiat is under Stellantis, Chrysler, a whole slew of brands, and they European. So the big three auto manufacturers in America: Chrysler, Ford, and GM. Out of those three, the only one that's overseas is Chrysler. And the Europeans got it. And Europeans are different. Europeans are really on board with the climate shit. No one do the climate change agenda 2021, agenda 2025 owning. No one do that shit like the Europeans, man. Like, y'all hear how when the Europeans go, everybody got a truck. They really on that type of time out there. So Stellantis been getting slapped with fines for what the company they own is doing in America. Their engines not being green enough, energy efficient enough. That's why they dropped. That's why they giving you the Hurricane, the inline 6, 3-liter in the pickup trucks, and slapping a turbo on it. Because the European, when they get a hold of this shit, they gonna take it in a different direction. That's why the Stellantis told y'all, like, yo, we done with the Charger. Yeah, ain't no more Dodge Chargers, ain't no more Dodge Challengers. So say goodbye to that shit. That shit does not exist no more. The last one rolled off the assembly line in like 5 days ago. Swear. That shit is a done deal. Stellantis is going to fucking. Matter of fact, Stellantis wasn't even at the auto show in America where you supposed to advertise the new products you got. So Chrysler falling behind. So yeah, they been getting hit with fines. So you hear Cummins getting hit with fines. All of them gonna get hit with fines. But out here we got the EPA. So Chrysler got to contend with that shit, and Stellantis got to deal with what's the shit in Europe called? It's not the EPA. It's the that shit is way more aggressive. Y'all think the EPA bad? That shit in Europe is extremely aggressive. That shit is like the EPA on steroids out there. Shout out the Europeans, but damn, y'all suck. Yeah, y'all suck. Shout out to the Euro. Y'all know, come on, bring it in, big hugs. It's like, nah, I'm playing, stay over there. We're going green. Because that's my favorite color. Wow, really? Yeah, no more Dodge Chargers. Chrysler already announced it. They hired a new president, some woman. She gonna be making changes. Stellantis is doing bit. Like, once the Europeans get a hold of shit, and then too, they buying EPA credits from Tesla. Well, not only Chrysler, but GM is Chevy, and GM buying. They all them buying. That's how that and Tesla booming because they all them fines and shit they getting slapped with. They buying the credits from the EPA off Tesla. Man, yeah, this shit crazy. Imagine if Europeans had guns. They did have guns and they fucking lost it. What's to imagine? We don't need to imagine the Europeans having guns. They had them. This shit was fact. This ain't fantasy. This ain't Star Wars, nigga. They had guns. And then look what happened. That happened. What's to imagine? That's what happens. That's why I say it's people. People looking for a boogeyman is you. People can't get out their own way. What the fuck? That's why they be like, power to the people. All right, go ahead and give power to the people and see what the fuck that get you. I don't give a fuck who you give power to. They always do the wild shit. It just like when y'all was watching The Woman King, y'all was like, oh wow, the tribe was enslaved, oh, South Africa. And then that tribe was enslaved before the Ashanti tribe, which is famous for slaverisms. They were enslaved by another tribe. Broke the chains of bondage, and then immediately became the oppressor. Just fuck nigga, that's what is it, power to the people. When I did it, that is the same way all over the fucking world. It's the same fucking way. You get communists, they talk all that utopia shit. Oh, we get give them some power, they get militant as fuck. And start oppressing shit, slaughtering whole fucking families. It happens. So yeah, power to the people the power. Power to the people. Anytime you get a group of people with guns, I don't give a fuck how pro-gun they are, they always gonna want to be like, I don't think this group should have guns. And if you don't believe me, look at how the right wing treated felons with the same issue. And you don't believe me, y'all be like, oh, Europeans, oh, they don't have guns, they gave up all their guns. No, the fuck they didn't. They police still got guns, don't they? The right people still got guns, don't? All right then. Shit, yeah, that's the way the game goes. Oh, we're pro, so I can remember, oh, I have guns. As soon as somebody feel like, oh, no, I don't feel like he should have a gun though. But we're pro. Then that becomes bigger and bigger, and before you know it, oh, the population gave up the guns except for these people that are all the way at the top. Oh. That's why I'm done with the bullshit, son. That's why I'm gonna give you straight crap. Fuck talking points. And fuck trying to fit in a box. Who over there running like that? They need to... What y'all idiot? The fuck is you running like that for? Who little boy over there running like that? Teach the little boy how to run. He like 8. And yeah, that's how it go. Man, don't no boy run like that. What the fuck going on? A strong man armed, his goods are safe. That shit sound good, don't it? People had that same mentality back, That shit doesn't last though. New generations come along and take it into another direction. I mean, I just find these things, these issues, they don't stay stagnant with a certain generation. It's just like the previous generation was like, oh, we on the farm and poor and industrial age. Let's move to the city, a better community and jobs and better opportunities for the kids. Now look at people. Oh, let's go back and be poor again. Let's be poor. Y'all don't think it's poor, but it's like a learned poorness type shit, where people just don't want the amenities that humanity has developed. People are rejecting the very thing that they consider to be the pinnacle of social society, to live like their poor ancestors did. This shit sounds stupid, but then when you look at what's going on in said areas, you'd be like, oh shit, hell yeah, they're gonna want to move out here, whoop-de-woo, have some land, and just live like they're poor and live like how on some little house on the prairie type shit. But those same people like 20 years ago would have called you poor. Now you got people wanting to live like Bushmen in Africa. The same people that was just sitting there talking all that shit about the Africans living like that, not building cities, not doing this, not doing, now they want to live like them. Meanwhile, the Amish been doing this shit the whole fucking time. So it's like, being poor ain't that bad. People reject modernity. And how long before you think your kids gonna want to move back to the city? Or your children's children? This shit go in cycles. That's why I can't just sit here and stamp one ideology like this. This is why I have to have this view like I'm just above it all, like I'm over it. This is why I just got a trailer full of wood. You people are concerned about this shit. This shit will fade. This shit dies with you. This shit, you'll die. Your plans will become nothing. You done did set up all this shit for your kids. They gonna hand it over eventually. Maybe not that generation, but the next generation. You know how many people left their kid hundreds of acres of land and they sold it? They fucking sold it. Look at Superman. I gave y'all the Superman. Look at Smallville. Did y'all see Smallville? Huh? Jonathan and Martha Kent had the organic farm booming. And what did Clark Kent do? His bitch ass, he got up with Lois Lane and wanted to move to Metropolis, so he sold the farm. Yeah, what the fuck? You think Jonathan Kent, bless his heart, would have approved the Superman's decision to just live in the fucking city? Superman, you faster than a speeding fucking bullet with a tick on its ass. And you mean to tell me you just gotta live in the city? You can't hear danger and just show the fuck up? You can't commute to be a hero? Nah, son. Cause you done flew around the world and rewound time just to save Lana Lang or some shit. And you mean to tell me you gotta sell a farm so you could live closer to your job, cuz? See the mentality of the kids that's gonna come after you is gonna be progressive. And it's not gonna stop. It's gonna go around in a circle till they get to a point where they're like, oh hell yeah, we're gonna move to the country. Then they're gonna be like, yeah, we're moving to the city. Then they're gonna be like, oh, move. Y'all did ping ponging. That's all y'all doing. Ain't nothing new under the sun. I'm over all that shit. Superman could have commuted. Fuck him. He sold, you know how much that farm meant to Jonathan Kent? After Superman, while his dad died, Jonathan Kent died. Martha Kent was struggling like shit. I mean, in the show, in the comics, it was something else. But for Lois Lane, your kid, y'all leave all this stuff to your boys. You got boys, you got 4 boys. They gonna grow up and take interest in a girl that live in the city. They gonna want to move to the city so she could, and then too, you can't get mad at your kids for doing that or your offspring. However many generations they are removed from you, because as boys, as men, they want to go seek and find. They don't want to just stay on your mama land or your daddy land. You don't want to live up under the shadow of what your dad and them done built. That's why you got Rockefellers out here doing different shit. They like, nah, I ain't even with that shit. We out here doing this. We ain't trying to be over there. We ain't doing that. Whoop de woo woo woo. You even had J.P. Morgan. J.P. Morgan dad every Friday, they said, when you read up on J.P. Morgan, he was from England. He was from UK. His dad stayed there. He was in America. He was in New York. Every Friday he wrote a letter to his dad that operated the bank over there. It was like, yeah, they gonna do this, they doing that, so that they was always hip to what each side was doing. Same thing with Rothschild. He didn't just say, oh yeah, y'all stay here and just live up on. Nah, he was like, son, you go here and take your wife from them. Go get you an Italian giant. You go here, go get you a Polish giant. Nah, son, ain't nobody. Like, boys want to spread. You want to spread your wings. So you gonna see less and less 4th and 5th generation farms, because that shit. As much as I'm not fond of Grimes, she was right when she was that farming is not the vibe. This shit, the world is moving at too fast of a pace, and everybody's not like-minded like you, for you to feel like, oh, we're going in the right direction. Oh, we get to go to farm. That ain't how people feel. Yeah, fuck Superman. And fuck that death battle too. It was like, oh, Goku lost to Superman. No, that's bullshit. That bias shit right there. That's the 3rd time Goku done lost to Superman. I watched that bullshit. Superman had to fly through like 1,000,000 suns to power up enough. When Goku went Ultra Instinct, mastered, and shot that Kamea wave at him, Superman, oh, with the eye beam, pew, pew. I'm like, yo, y'all act like Goku don't deal with laser vision on a regular. Frieza shoots lasers from his fingers, his eyes, all that shit, son. Oh, Goku can't get close because Superman got heat vision. Oh, man, y'all shut the fuck up, man. Goku will straight stomp Superman ass in the fucking ground. No kryptonite needed. How the fuck you gonna put Goku up against Superman? Superman's worst enemy is a human. A bald-headed one at that. Come on, man. And y'all gonna put him in the ring with him and then say he wins? Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Oh, Superman did this in the comics. Oh, he used the chain and drugged the whole solar system. Oh, man, fuck all that shit, dog. Fuck Superman. Superman need the sun. All Goku gotta do is send a full power Kamea wave at the sun and blow that bitch up. No more yellow sun. Even with the Viltrumites, people like, oh yeah, the Kryptonians will crush the Viltrumites. I'm like, how? The Kryptonians can't even fly on their home planet. They're basic as fuck. They're like basic humans. They're Karens and Todds and Rodricks. They gotta come here to get some type of power. Oh, Superman can survive in the vacuum of space. Goku punches through reality. When he fought Beerus the Destroyer God, them niggas was clashing and and ripping fucking the space-time continuum. What y'all want to talk about? Yeah, what the fuck is the sun in the space-time continuum or the vacuum of space in a black hole? How the fuck he gonna get powered up? Goku goes Super Saiyan God and then went, no, man, y'all not ready for that conversation. Y'all not ready for that. But yeah. General Zod was a badass. General Zod was a tactician. He was intelligent and he was about that life. He was experienced. Superman don't have hands. Superman relied on his raw strength this whole time. General Zod was with, he had hands for days. He put them paws on you. That's why when General Zod hopped off the ship and stepped outside into the yellow sun, he was like, oh shit, I am a god. That's why he was like, we flying and shit, what the fuck going on? Nigga started shooting lasers, got the hang of it just like that. Superman got them paws put on him. That's why you had Zod, he was like, kneel before Zod. That shit was hard. That's that nigga's catchphrase right there. Kneel before Zod. When he hit you with that, yeah, shit real. Shout out to General Zod. But they ain't fucking with the Viltrumites without the yellow sun though. And they not fucking with anybody from Dragon Ball verse. Like Yamcha could take General Zod on Krypton. Even Krillin. I think they're gonna try to get AI to drive trucks soon. Yeah, I mean, they've been saying that for a long time now, but Elon Musk is making it happen. Got 2 more questions. Chi-Chi would put Superman on his heels. Man, Chi-Chi was in the fucking way. But yeah, Chi-Chi do that shit. Oh yeah, shout out to Brian Flicks. And then he want to debate on Benjamin on anarchy or some shit like that. Like, that's why I said, cuz not even a comedian. How you keep ending up in fucking debates, bro? Like you. Oh, debate me, pussy. How you gonna call out? How you gonna? That nigga Owen Benjamin. Okay, all right, whoop you. Debate me, pussy. How you gonna talk to How you gonna talk to Brian like that? Debate me, pussy. Nah, you ain't no comedian. You dead. You serious? You already calling names and hooting and hollering and Brian from High Impact Flicks. I know you watching. Get ready to be called a pedophile multiple times. Where Brian at? Brian, you're a pedophile now. I hope you know that. Like, that's going to be the whole narrative. Oh, that's why you're a pedophile. Oh, whoa. That's why you're a pedophile, so I'm telling you now. People really be trying to debate niggas like, what y'all want to talk about? I still got to split that wood right there. I got a trailer full of wood. I got to split that wood. I got this cooking wood right here. I got to take care of. It's been looking like this for a couple days. Imagine spending your life saying you're a comedian and try to step to debate shit. And once again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Patrice O'Neal, he had a whole debate on whether or not Don Imus calling them nappy-headed hoes was funny or not. He's a comedian. He's like, nah, don't get mad at him. He said that shit. It was funny. The women's basketball team came out and they were nappy-headed hoes. Don Imus was funny. Like shit like that. People like, oh, they're not funny. Oh, because they got Patrice O'Neal. Like, man, that shit was funny. Nigga, you a comedian. You want to debate anarchy? Like, who are you trying to save? You just trying to save the world at this point. Tikum Olaf ass nigga. What the Goya Chavez ass nigga. So, I can heal the world if enough people know about me and donate to me and hear my philosophy. And then when I'm wrong, I'm just be like, I'm a comedian and you shouldn't be mad at a comedian. This is what I do to get reactions out of people. Oh, run with the KY jelly finger in the booty hole ass nigga. My farm ain't looking too good, I tell you what. Look at my shit. Look at all my write-offs. Destiny is such a good debate. Man, fuck him too. For no reason other than he took my spot on the Fallen State. I'm still salty about that. Yo, you can't, man. Yo, I'm telling y'all, that's why some of y'all had no business putting your kids online, especially if you a personality like On Benjamin. Nigga done put their whole childhood online. People know what they look like, where they at, what they do. Like, damn, your boys grow up, they ain't gonna have no room. People be like, nigga, we know about you, and we know about your daddy. And nigga, we know about your grandparents. We know about your granddaddy. They be like, damn, they ain't even gonna get an opportunity to lie about it. They be like, Charlie, that you? You still can't talk right, boy. Say a full sentence. We know your granddaddy would stole all that money from your grandma. Them, man, that boy, they got unlimited ammo against them children. That shit is child abuse. If you talk shit online, you supposed to be like me. To the point where people like, yo, do he even have kids for real? Yo, is he even the father? Or is that, like, what the fuck going on with Barricade Garage? How many kids does he have? Yeah, you supposed to be like that. You can't pin shit on my kids. You ain't gonna be like, yeah, we know your kid go to that Christian school, the homeschool and shit. They go to that Christian school. We know where they go to violent. No, ain't none of that shit. Y'all like, this nigga Barricade Garage. He don't even talk. You don't even see the little one out there bitch popping up in the camera or nothing either. I'm outside like shit. Nigga, just away. Ain't no ammo to use against me at all. That's how it's supposed to be, respectfully. But some people use their kids like how some people use their dogs. It's like their dogs is just accessories. Yeah, that's how some people kids are. I'm not saying all you people that do that shit. I'm just saying like a lot of people use their kids as accessories. Like Awaken with JP did that shit. Awaken with JP was promoting blue blocks, just straight shilling blue blocks. At the end of his skits, he'll put his baby in there. Like, yeah, put the baby on it. Look me, I got the baby. That's supposed to make you feel, oh, adorable. And women, when women see some shit like that, women do just like that with the wall. They're like, oh, ooh, take my money. All women do, all you need to get a woman's money is a puppy or a newborn baby or children that can't talk right. Women melt for children that can't talk right, and they pull out they purses. Oh, look at the boy, bless his heart. It's like, mommy, and I want to. Women love that shit. Go get you a baby German Shepherd and have it in here. And I don't give a fuck what you selling. You could be selling doodle draws. Women gonna buy that shit. They be like, oh, look, I don't want the doodle draw, but he got the little baby German Shepherd with the kid that can't talk right. Hey, he got the... Go how much he need, we're gonna go ahead and donate. Got the husband coming home. Where the fuck all the money is? That's why they got that joint account. Where's the money? I sent it to somebody that really need it, got a disabled child, abused dogs. BG has lots of singles. Shout out to the single what? Single moms? Single what? Shout out to single moms. They holding that shit down. They'd be like, BG, you ain't shit. I'd be like, I know it. Niggas is on child support. Ain't nothing to debate about. I'm a comedian after all. You can't be a comedian and just be insecure. And how you gotta use that shit to, yeah, man. You gotta bask in it. It's a dirty job. You gotta be gutter. You got all this moral high road and all. Oh, and then when the people said the vernacular, oh, falls out. Oh, how you gonna give me a lecture on God and sin? And you just said you playing with your butt. You ain't even repent for that. You said you ain't not one. You ain't repent. You ain't confess your sins. Then you lied about it. Then you keep lying. Oh, we're gonna get the land and we're gonna go out and do that. Where is this voice coming from that I'm doing? What is this? The fuck is this about? Oh, we're gonna call. Who did I hear do that? That's not my typical. I'm just falling into that for some. I don't fucking know. What y'all want to talk about? I got 2 seconds left. Ye lost his damn mind from living with the Persians. No, he didn't. Ye been like that. Man, y'all think these niggas get with the Kardashians and just end up like that? Nah, nigga, Kanye West, he been like that, son. Ever since his Rockefeller days, when he was with Rock, Jay-Z and them, Beans doing beats. He's a producer, bro. They just big-headed. Look at all the producers. Zaytoven, DJ Mustard. Shout out to Timbaland. Pharrell, all of they just like that, son. Fuck them Armenian women ain't had nothing to do with that. That nigga been. How the fuck you gonna blame Kim Kardashian? You know he been like that because he chose Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian ain't make him get with her. Nah, you know you gotta be Already to even make that decision after all the dicks that she done took publicly. You know your woman, you got a woman, she good. She got a past like shit. She done been around the block. People know her from, that's why people stay out. That's why I told y'all love these small towns. All right, well, all you young boys, y'all go to these small towns because your parents, we're going to a small town, get out the city. Stay, don't mess with them girls out there. Them girls done been ran through. Everybody know it. Small town, son. I was in Emporia, Virginia. I shit you not. There was not one. All. Yo, that's all they do in small towns is fuck. They fuck each other. That's it. Fuck, you gonna move to a small town and think you gonna find you a little country, man. She done already, yeah, nigga. That is like that in Emporia, Jarrett, Roanoke, Rapid. It's like that in Lynchburg. All the small towns. You go to Tennessee, I don't give a fuck where you are. All them boys got to do when they teenagers, they be teen, and then they just fuck. They not getting in the car going to the city. They got a smaller population. More women done been passed through. I'm just telling you some real shout out to you. You a woman. You heard me say that. You upset. You live in a small town and you didn't get ran through. I'm not saying you got ran through. I'm not saying it like consecutively or like, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not like back to back, one after the other or at the same time. I'm saying like throughout the course, like somebody like, hell yeah, we know, like you get a friend, you move, you like her, y'all get together, your buddy done hit. He like, oh shit, yeah, you with her? Oh yeah. Hell yeah, I hit that when I was 14. They be like, what? They be like, yeah. And that's all they do. But yeah, not publicly though. You stay away from when a woman got a track record like that publicly. You know. And then the women gonna be like, how come it's okay? How come a woman can't have a sex tape and be ran through, but it's okay for a man? No, it's not. You think it's okay because you the one got with the nigga. You know that nigga get around. That was you. You already retarded. You should have went and got you the old squared off dude with the high cut jeans, them joints, the fake boot cut ones from Old Navy, and he got that dumbass tank top on. But you don't like that. Nah, you wanted that. There's men out here that are whole virgins. How come it's okay for men to do it, but a woman do it? Bitch, you don't gotta be with him. You don't got to choose. You don't got to choose him. You saw that boy come in the. You saw him come in your store when you was on shift and you dropped something. Oops. And bent over and you knew your moose knuckle was out to entice him. You go there and talk to him, or you just masculine and walked up to him like, yo, what's up? Yo, I think you cute. Yo, you trying to fuck later? Ooh, you cute. Come here. Let me fuck. Hey, man, that's on you. How come it's okay for men to do it, but women can't do it? Don't nobody want to ran through anybody. That nigga get around in a small town. You're like, yo, every girl, she all up in your business. She already know about the mole on his dick. She like, you got a friend. Her name Catherine done already been there, done that. She like, hell yeah. Did he get the mole taken care of? You like, what? Bitch, how you know about the mole? She's like, oh yeah, we fooled around a lot. Ain't nothing in this town to do but work at Boar's Head and fuck. Well, you go to these small towns, everybody work at the same fucking factory. And it's a Boar's Head. It's either Boar's Head or it's a penitentiary or it's a processing facility. They be like, hell yeah, we had sex at the work bathroom. See, you can go to a city and find a girl more like you can find there's more of a chance you can find a virgin in the city than in the country. Just real shit, son. Real shit. It's a lot more people in the city. You're gonna have a lot more. There's a lot more stuff to do. You can be like, damn, you 20 and you a virgin. She gonna be like, yo, I ain't had time. I ain't never got around to it. You gonna be you y'all young. You be like, damn, I ain't even, get the fuck. Hey, she be like, yeah, I ain't even get. People moving to small towns and think they're gonna get a job there because they seen their favorite online personality move to a small town and just not have a job. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all want to move to Idaho for what? Well, I moved to northern Idaho in the rural area where there's only one gas station. There's gonna be a Dollar General there and nothing else. That we're gonna sustain ourselves with a little farm to get the fuck going, get the farm. Why I'm doing it again? Oh, we're gonna go ahead. No, blah, blah, blah. Fucking retards. How come he can move out? He moved out there and he doing good for himself. Yeah, because he's asking people for money. He moved out there. He doing real good for himself. Got him a farm. Got him 4 kids. That's because that nigga begging like shit. Cause niggas begging. Some of these begging ass niggas got you people fooled, ready to move your whole fucking family to the middle of fucking nowhere. There's no job for your boy to work when he come of age. Fuck he gonna work? He gonna work on the farm. How the fuck y'all gonna afford the farm? We're gonna, because we seen him doing, he doing a real good job. Don't you hear that nigga asking for money every fucking day? Don't you hear him threatening not to stream when he doesn't have enough cash in that P.O. box? Don't this shit not hitting home for you? How do niggas not see this shit? Oh, e-begging. I done came full circle in this live stream. Right back to e-beggars and shit. Like, I hate that shit, man. That shit really get on my fucking nerve. I'm not talking about like the niggas like, oh yeah, super chat, whoa. Like your content creator, he put super chat. Oh, send him a super chat. I ain't even talking about that shit. Man, that shit, I'm not even on, man, I don't, but it's these niggas who live off of you. Like, straight up. Nigga, they just live off of you. Parasitically, nigga, like a leech. They just on you. Like you. They just on you like genital warts. They're just there. And then bragging about it. Oh, I'm living debt free. Look at me living debt free. And when sin reaches the pinnacle, it fills over the cup. Like, nigga, don't talk that shit to me, cuz you living, bro. You can't live off donations and play with your butthole and then want to debate Brian from High Impact Flicks. How the fuck you living off donations, done play with your butthole, and want to be the pinnacle of morality for young boys in America? You can't live off donations and play with your butthole and proceed to call Andrew Tate gay. Come on, man. Y'all 2 for 2 out this bitch. Half and half. One side of the same fucking coin. Fuck are y'all? Niggas just out here just, I hate that. That shit annoying. Interesting people make good money grifting. That I'm about to do the same thing. I'm doing the same shit. But I'm hypocritical as fuck and I don't give a fuck. So I can do the shit. But when I see other people doing the shit, I'm like, yo, do something. At least stack a wall of wood so it looks like you have some type of masculine skill set you can pass on. Like, get Jorge and them to come stack it and post up in front of it like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Like, at least in one of your fucking live streams, since you claim to be a farmer, at least bring up a tractor once. Bring up some type of equipment that gave you a problem, the typical shit that farmers really want to hear about. All that posturing and shit, like, oh, I got acres, oh, niggas like, yeah, we got that too. Like what tractor you running? Like, yo, I was fucking with LS, but I had to hop on the Massey Ferguson train because whoop-de-woo-woo. You can't even engage in a conversation with real farmers. Fuck, like, you just, bro, son, get a fucking skid steer and just, like, what the fuck going on? Like, at least learn how to fix your lawnmower. When your lawnmower breaks down, oh, guys, I had a bad day. My lawnmower blade wouldn't engage. I hit the button, it cut off. I don't know what's going on. We got a guy coming out here to look at it. I don't know what the fuck going on. I got an interest strain for you today. Curtis Stone, we call him Squirt. He gay, his brother died, little butt boy, Canadian. I can't fix my own equipment. I'm a farmer. I play with my butthole. My dad was gay, took money from my mom. Where Brian at? Brian, you a pedophile now. Ain't no Brian from High Impact Flip. He changed his name. Yeah, I'm calling you. Let me not do that. Let me not jump the gun over there. But the pedophile accusation is coming. Oh, the pedophile anarcho cop. Oh, now you want to fuck 14-year-olds, don't you? But you want to fuck 8-year-olds. Oh, whoa. Brian from High Impact Flicks, the only way to escape these coming accusations is if you get to the debate and announce the fact that you're Muslim. That's it. You Muslim now, son. That's the only way. Or be me. That's the only way you're gonna escape vicious accusations. Be Muslim or barricade garage. $1,200, that's not much. Skid steer, you can make at least $1,200 a week. $1,200, that's not much. Who's the rich nigga that said $1,200 a week is not that? Brad M. I need you to donate. Yeah, go look in the link in the description box and hit that Cash App, nigga. I got PayPal. Whatever platform you are on, I am there. Vimeo, Zelle, all that shit, nigga. Go donate, you rich bitch. $1,200 a week, that's not a lot of money, bitch. That's a lot of money. You got it like that. I need to be, yeah. If I can get you on the donation trail, I could quit my day job. You rich bitch. $1,200, that's not a lot of money a week. Well, we know you don't work at Burger World. What are you gonna do with $1,200 a week? Like, what can you buy? Where you at? I need to sell you a lawnmower. When this broadcast is over, stay there. And we gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to you personally. I got a lawnmower for you. For $1,200 a week, what that do? That's not a lot of money. Just yelled at a random person on the street, yo, son, get a skid steer. Man, cut, you can, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing, don't let nobody shame you into not getting a skid steer. I don't give, yo, son, don't all live in an apartment complex. I'm on the 5th floor. I don't give a fuck about that shit, cuz you better go get a storage unit and park that bad boy in there and work from there like everybody else does. You know how many landscapers pull up to the storage facility at the end of a work day? to drop off their equipment, they leave trailers there. They go home, they live in a duplex. They can't have that shit in the neighborhood. Every morning, 6 o'clock, they at that storage facility picking up the equipment. Go make your money. Don't let nobody stop you from making your money. I can't have it. I don't got no space. That's what they got. All these fucking storage units all over the place. Shit, you could go ahead and get you one for equipment for less than $300 a month. And just deduct that from your earned income for that month. And just charge it to the game. Just chalk it up in your mind to the cost of doing business and be happy. Fuck wrong with you? I don't got no space. Fuck out of here, man. High Impact Griffs. Shout out to High Impact. High Impact, he be doing the fuck I want. I like High Impact flips. I like, he cool. He put me on. I'ma talk shit about him though, cause that nigga wild with the, nigga with the, y'all already know with the fly. I don't even know. I ain't watching it so long, but Cuz was going ape shit with the mask, the flashlight. Cuz will sell you any fucking thing with his ideology. He like, hell yeah, there's a market for it. We can go ahead and get you that. He gonna be counting his money. After that, what happened when he did when he debated Anomaly and shit? He was like, hell yeah, I sell masks. He was like, what, nigga, you an anarchist? He was like, that's the whole point of being anarchist. I sell masks, I'm counting my money. That nigga was raking in the cash. He was eating Buffalo Wild Wings, counting his money from selling masks on his website. I'm gonna talk shit about him. I like him though. And he's smart too. You know, he's smart. He ain't no dummy. And he one of the only reasons a lot of y'all even know who I am. I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna sit here and act like when my YouTube was popping, it just happened off the string. Nah, that nigga Brian from High Impact Flicks, the nigga that Owen's trying to debate, he shared my mask video and that shit blew up. He gave me the alley hoop. And then from there, that this skits was popping. People weren't fucking with me before he shared my videos. Yeah, but shout out to him. But he be going the fuck in on his sales. Like he do that shit. He do the merch shit. He a hell of a merchant. I give him that. No disrespect though. It is what it is. Cuz will sell you a dildo if that what you want. He be like, hell yeah, free market. He go have a pocket full of dildo. Free market, anarchy, all that shit. Whoop-de-whoop. What you want? I got black ones, yellow ones. I got red ones. You win the Native Americans. He gonna do it. He got you. Little keto pill powder. He gonna say them flashlight. He gonna do the fuck I want. And he don't like cops. That's why. If I ever debate that nigga, I'ma show up to the debate dressed as a cop. Cause I wanna be a cop when I grow up. How dare he talk shit about cops all day, every day? Oh, the fucking oath breakers. Nah, nigga, I still want to be a cop when I grow up. I want me a good boy with the K9 unit. I want to be that nigga that let the dog loose. Get him! And I whistle and the dog come back. I want that to be my whole jank, my little... They gonna hit me up, they gonna be like, BG, thank God you're here. The perpetrator is getting away. He's fast. I'll be like, he ain't faster than my good boy right here. I fed my working line German Shepherd gunpowder this morning. This nigga can't wait to run. See that how you gotta do it? You can't take this shit too seriously, man. The minute you do, as a comedian, you're gonna lose. The Patriot electric generator ads kill me. From Brian, yeah, he gonna hit you with it, I told you. But that's the hard. That's what he do though. He be doing. He do what he do. Yeah, that's him. He gonna hit you with the morality shit too. Like everybody got their own brand of pure morality. His shit, he gonna be like, yeah, it shouldn't force you, no force, unless you know. On Benjamin gonna hit you. He gonna hit you with uh, 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 the God and the sin in the cup and Father, Son, Holy Ghost, special boy. God squirts the most. You know, they gonna have they more. They each got their own. Me, I'm just like I want all that anarchist and all that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want the power. Like I'll be perfectly fine being the dictator. I just don't like who's in charge now. I want to be in charge. Like when you think you can do a better job, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't fuck about none of that shit. I'm in charge like shit. Who do you want? The people just want. I want to be the oppressor. Yeah, I said it. I want to be the oppressor. Don't you want to throw out the shackles of the government? Hell yeah! So I can cast my shackles. It's it's my turn. But then again, I'm considered a statist though. So I'm a statist like shit. Rightfully so. I love Virginia. Virginia's the best place in the fucking world. It's just right here. I got one more question left, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. COVID mask guy, and that was the one he showed. The one that took off was the BLM skit that I did right here at the pool. That was the one all the Republicans were trying. They was like, hell yeah, come play ball on our team, and I'm chocolate. They were like, ooh, a chocolate one. Yes. I was like, hell yeah, yeah. That's how it is. Just because I was chocolatey, just because I was Golden Corral chicken tender colored, they was trying to snatch me up like yink, yink, you know. Niggas was trying to send me MAGA hats and shit. Nigga, Anomaly hit me up, was like, yo, come be on my pro MAGA song. I was like, yo, really, nigga? Like a whole rap about Donald Trump, son? He was like, yeah. I'm Joe, he ain't do that shit. Anomaly did that MAGA rap. I said, oh, fuck my life. I seen the MAGA, I was there. I was on YouTube when the MAGA rap genre took off, son. That shit I was just like, yo, son. This shit got my stomach bubbling. Like, you ever heard some shit that make you want to fart? Like, yeah, that's that MAGA rap. That shit give you gas. That shit give you gas. That shit give you backache. Your back hurt, nigga. You like, yo, I gotta lay it down after watching this. I gotta lay it down. That shit give you that stub toe feeling. That shit gave you heard that MAGA rap, that shit gave you an immediate heartburn right here. And this ain't even the side your heart is on. You heard that MAGA rap, and went to Walgreens and picked up some Rolaids, and Tums, it was chewing on the bitches while Anomaly was rapping MAGA lyrics with the Tums building up in the corner of your lip. You just sick as a bitch. You need a chicken noodle soup after hearing that stupid shit. You had to call out. Why you can't make it? Nigga, these that MAGA rap done got me. This shit got me fucked up right now. My kneecaps is popping, son. I ain't gonna be able to make it in today. My knee hurt. My knee, my knee. What's this rash? Because some people call in. They call in to work to call out sick, but they figure out how they're sick while they're on the phone with the employer. They're like, yeah, I'm just calling to let you know. Oh shit, hold on. What's this rash? Hello? Yo, I got a rash on my dick. I didn't even notice that. Bro, I'm about to walk out the door, but I got a rash on my dick. I ain't gonna be able to make it into work. I just found it while I was on the phone with you. It happened. Yeah, I don't know how I got there. All right, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I'll call you tomorrow and let you know if the circumstances have changed. You got the old rash on my dick excuse for not going to work. You gotta call your employer like, yo, I got genital warts. I ain't gonna be able to make it in today to stock those shelves. Steven Crowder, the new Suge Knight. Shout out to Steven Crowder. People got upset with him for what happened with him and his wife. I was like, I don't know why y'all mad at that. The shit, the the doorbell cam leaked the footage of him being aggressive towards his wife. I was like, what the fuck? That's what Canadians call being aggressive. She was like, I love you. He was like, I don't love you. Or some shit. I was like, man, niggas say that shit all the time. Niggas don't really mean it though. People, oh, I'm judging him because he said, I'm like, man, you don't mean that shit. That she pregnant. I'm like, man, the pregnant women are annoying as fuck. Like, you never been around a pregnant woman whole time. Like, they got, there's a laundry list of annoyances right there. And they're gaseous too. Pregnant women be gassy as they want to be. I'm talking, you just gotta sit there and take that shit. That shit get annoying. You like, yo, I know you farting for two, but damn, cuz that shit. And when shit keep piling up and it get to the tippy top, that's when the dam break. He did it politely as shit. That was a polite ass debacle. That whole ordeal was just, I was like, yo, Canadians soft like shit. What the fuck is this? I got two more questions, man. Did you see Steven Crowder go to the black barbershop? I didn't. Their brain shrink when they're pregnant. Nah, they do. They because and then they excuse. They be like, I have emotions for two. Just the whole situation can be annoying. Like, this shit not all like they glamorize, pregnancy, but shout out to the pregnant, shout out to the pregnant women out there. I ain't got nothing but love for it. But yeah, that shit can be annoying. You just want to get out the house. you in the house all day with a pregnant woman. And she's like, where you going? You like, bitch, I'm going to the coal mines. I'll be back Tuesday. You don't want to be home like shit with pregnant women and shit. And you got a man, and he real considerate and kind. Like when you go through your mood swings, because women they can't help it. The shit they can't help it. He right there willing and dealing with you. Shout out to him. But all men ain't built like that. He just act like when you pregnant and and you know you acting a fool, and your man just sitting there putting up with the shit, that's because he wants some pussy. That's it. That post nut clarity, yeah, he gonna be sick of your shit. He out. He gonna bust a nut and be back at the coal mine. He like, yeah, I had to get the fuck up out of there. I was nice when I wanted some. You got men, they'll look for any excuse to leave. Like, yo, I forgot, I gotta go pick up some Pringles and shit. Are you wanting it? I'll be back. This shit is important. Like, who is a better rapper, MAGA, Jaw, or Eminem? Who Jamarcus Trump? Is winter over? Is 73 here in DC? Yeah, I'm in. We down the street from each other. This shit, it's not over. It's gonna get colder, but the whole rest of this week's supposed to be hot. That's why I said I need to sell that one nigga that was in here saying $1,200 isn't a lot of money in 1 week. I need to sell him a lawnmower. That's a rich bitch right there. $1,200, that's nothing a week. Fuck you, make $1,200 a minute, nigga? I want $1,200 a week. What you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do? Buy M&Ms and Rolaids? I want more money, nigga. Oh, that was a special nigga that was just in here. He's still in here? You need to make a charitable donation to my cause. And my cause is living comfortably. Yeah. That's my cause like shit. Don't dare disrespect my cause. My shit is more achievable than finding a cure for cancer. They be like, hell yeah, send us some money so we can help find a cure for cancer. They been doing that shit. Me, my cause is living comfortably, and that shit could be a possibility. I'll be your digital dollhouse. You can donate to me and see the quality of my life improve in front of your eyes. Give us money and find a cure for cancer. That shit, you might, that's that Bertaria shit right there. Give me money where it all count. Like, man, tugging at your little heartstrings for a better world. Tikum Olaf. Tikum Olaf, Shavas Goy. Who's funnier, Mark Curry or Steve Harvey? Me? Fucking mean who funnier? Me? Between those two, who's funnier? Me. Me. And me again. This live stream I'm doing now is funnier than anything Mark Curry or Steve Harvey put out in life. I fucked with the Steve Harvey show. That shit used to get me through. That was fucked up how they did Romeo. They shot the shit out of him in a parking lot. I think he probably would have been a big, like, one of the next big actors if he didn't die. BG is the only streamer my husband approves of. That's because your husband is wise. What's not to approve of me? Let's be honest. I drive a Ram pickup truck. I'm relatable. I work for my money. I don't take donations. I have a John Deere Gator 6x4. Why wouldn't you love me? I have a wood wall. It's pretty important. There's no reason for your husband not to approve. I approve of me too. Sometimes I can take it there though, but I approve. Lil Romeo. No, the guy who played Romeo in the Steve Harvey show. Remember the two kids? It was Romeo and Bullethead. The Romeo used to get all the girls. Had the good haircut with the. Yeah, they caught him slipping and shot the shit out of him. Ever caught someone stealing from the wood wall? No. Shit, you can't get back here. People, I'm not in a steely type of neighborhood. People don't steal out here. I leave the keys in all my equipment. I leave the keys in my truck. Shit, I'm still out here. We ain't had not one instance of somebody breaking and entering on the block. Somebody stealing a car around here. Somebody pets coming up missing. Yeah, that shit don't happen around here. Yeah, Merlin Santana. Yeah, that was his name. He played Romeo in the Steve Harvey show. Always giving Mr. Hightower problems. Yeah, I think he was chilling in his car one day, and some dude walked up to the window, tapped that bitch, and then just, I don't know what happened, but dude just stuck his hand and just stuck the gun in the car, just started dumping on him. Just up close, point blank, just shot the shit out of him. I don't know what the fuck he was into in them streets. I don't know, but yeah, that nigga, he was dead. He dead. He was dead as shit. Sad. Country boys can survive. City boys can survive too. They just do it a different way. Y'all stop trying to act like y'all just can't help but try to be better than somebody just because of where they from. Man. Y'all be doing that shit like. But yeah, I'm Southern. Oh yeah, getting back to my Southern thing, the legally, according to the United States government, the South starts with Delaware. Delaware is the first Southern state. So Maryland is the South and DC is the South. Virginia on down. Texas is the South. I disagree with that. Florida is also the South. I disagree with that. Oklahoma is the South. And Missouri used to be the South, but they changed it. Some shit like that. But with the Missouri Compromise, they redrew the Mason-Dixon line because it was Mason, and the South was known as Dixie states and whoop-de-woo-woo, and it was like right here. But then it was like, yeah, Delaware, Tennessee, whoop-de-woo. So yeah, Delaware is the South. But in my opinion, Texas is not the South. That's my opinion. And keep in mind, I'm going against the facts. Texas is not the South. I wouldn't even put Oklahoma in the South. Arkansas isn't the South. I would consider that Midwest. Delaware damn sure ain't the South. DC can be the South. But DC, the metropolitan area just has more of a big city vibe as opposed to the other cities in the South, like Atlanta, Savannah, Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte, Richmond, like Portsmouth. DC just is when you get to the border of the South. But I consider DC the South because them niggas talk country as fuck out there too. This is how people talk in the culture, the overall culture. So the Southern, no, I can't consider Florida the South, and I don't know why. But it's I don't know. I just don't. When I think of the South, Florida is not it, and Texas is the Midwest to me, because they first of all, Texas is on a different time zone. Um, I look at the South as a region. All the regions down here are in cahoots with the same time until you get to Texas. And then too, growing up watching the westerns, and all the cowboy they was in Texas. That shit was the West, but that shit was South. That shit was the Southwest. So I don't. I'm sorry, Pimp C and Bun B and UGK and all you niggas, but y'all niggas Southwest. Y'all West for real. Virginia is the strongest place in the South. Yeah, some people look at the South from the southern states from the Confederacy, the southern states that were in the Confederacy, or politically. What states are red now? What states are blue? But all that shit can change. Like generally speaking, when it comes to the South, it was more historically like red, but all that shit changed. Like now DC used to be red, this shit blue. Virginia swing state, whoop de woo. North Carolina, like certain state like Texas is, but yeah, the South just overall, the culture, the general feel, the food, the mindset, the slowness. South moves slower than the North. Um, and the South is more religious than the North too. That used to be a point of contention between the South and the North. The North felt like the Southern folk were religious nuts. And you still hear people talking like that too to this day. They're like, oh, if I'm religious, that way you got a lot of liquor stores closed on Sunday. The blue laws took effect like shit. Just a whole bunch of shit just closed on Sunday. Things close early. People are more conservative, not politically, but just more family oriented because there's more space. Everything's more spaced out. People drive more. The infrastructure down here in the South is geared more towards driving as opposed to bigger metropolitan areas like Massachusetts, in New York, Illinois. There's more overall space. The roads are bigger. Um, yeah, and it just come with the South. I think Florida is more Caribbean than anything. Like I feel like that shit just tropical as fuck. You just like Florida, like not even this fucking country. That shit is just like a part of the Bahamas at this point. That shit is Barbados 2.0 and Little Hispaniola and Cubana. Little Cubana. Say hello to my little friend, them niggas. I don't think like Florida just isn't like you don't think of America. Like Florida just isn't America. I don't like when I think of America, I don't think of Florida. Respect, I'm not trying to disrespect Florida. I know I do that, but I'm just saying I don't think of Florida. So I don't. They got south sections in the north. Yeah, but it's in the north. It's not the south. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I gave you the legal government definition of the South. And the South starts with Delaware. DC, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, Alabama. I couldn't live in Florida. I like seasons. I like my seasons too much to just live in Florida. But shout out to Florida. When I think of Florida, I think of exotic, foreign women, hot. I think of beach. I think of Clearwater for some reason. Shout out to Clearwater, Florida. I think of alligator. I think of iguana. I think of Rick Ross for some reason. I'm getting Kodak Black. I'm getting Kodak Black too. I'm Jacksonville Jaguars, Miami Dolphins, the fucking Buccaneers. Yeah, I'm getting Cuban cigars, Spanish women, unlimited lawn care services. I'm getting boomers and F-150 pulling campers, going slow in the left lane. I'm getting bath salt epidemic. I think of that shit when I think of Florida. I definitely think of Miami Beach. I think of Miami Beach, girls in inappropriate swimsuits, Colombians sniffing cocaine, card games gone wrong. I think of nightlife. A lot of that's why I don't consider it the South. The South, they don't do that shit. Ain't all that cocaine and nightlife, and that shit is like the New York City of the South, but that's not the South. The South is slow. That shit don't shut down on Sunday. Florida just too popping to be the South. It moves faster than the rest of it. Like, you look at Georgia, then look at Florida, you can be like, damn. Culturally speaking, it's really not the South. Shout out to Dade County. New York with no state tax. Yeah, pretty much. It's just a lot more going on. I think of Florida, and I also think of old people everywhere, because that's like the retirement state. Old people just go there and retire. There's a lot of Mormons there too. Like, Mormons own 2% of all land in Florida, or something like that. They're the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, is the largest private landowner in Florida. Yeah, and I think of old people. All right, two more questions, and I gotta go unload this trailer. I'm still a bear in memory. Well, shout out to you, Santee's World, not a bear. You haven't been to Paisley, Florida? I haven't been to Florida at all. Keep in mind, this is just me not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. I still don't consider it the South. You see them boys in Florida, you see them flying Confederate flags, but nah, that ain't the South. And how dare you guys question whether or not Virginia is the South? Virginia, y'all wouldn't even have that fucking, the stars and bars, the rebel flag, the Confederate flag, if it weren't for Virginia. That was Virginia's battle flag. Northern Virginia's battle flag, to be, because different battalions had different flags. Jake Break, I don't even know what the fuck is that, Pee Wee Herman in them? They had different flags. Like before Tennessee hopped on the bandwagon, Virginia came in, because that wasn't even the flag of the Confederate States of America. It was a different flag. That was just straight battle flag from Virginia, and then Tennessee adopted it. And then from there, like after the war, when shit started, that's when all the other states started, like people in those states started, showing love to the rebel flag. They was like whoop-de woo woo, and you like different people in different areas in like South Carolina and Georgia, they used to seeing with the rebel flag just to reminisce, but like a reminisce on the cause that was. But that shit started in Northern Virginia. That iconic Confederate flag here, not North Carolina, South Carolina, not Tennessee, not Oklahoma, not Texas, not Louisiana, Alabama, not Florida, not Georgia, Virginia. And for real, the South stood less of a chance without Virginia, because Virginia wasn't even going to get into it. The Virginia hopped in it when Robert E. Lee hopped in it, because Robert E. Lee was on some, y'all want to pop on so and so whoop de woo. Robert E. Lee was like, I ain't even with the shit for real. Like, yeah, just leave Virginia out of it, because y'all on one right now. And then the North went and did that bullshit. The North went and pulled that bullshit. And then Robert E. Lee, that nigga, he was like, yeah, he went to the South. He was like, yeah, nigga, yeah, let's get shit popping. They was like, bet, nigga. That's when the Confederacy, they was like, we got a fighting chance now. They was like, hell yeah. That's why when you see the first battle, one of the first Civil War battles fought was right here in Virginia. It wasn't in no other place in the South. Right here in Virginia, you go to Manassas. You go to the battlefield in Manassas. The North got their ass whooped. That shit was they was like, we got them outmanned, outgunned, outnumbered, whoop. They came in, they tried to show off and got their asses handed to them, son. And it was like from that point on, when they were beating the army, the North back, the North was like, yo, we gonna have to rethink some shit. We gonna have to tell Lincoln get his ass out here and fight, since he done won one of them. When they had to go, they was shopping with Ulysses S. Grant and all them niggas, and Grant, because they tried to blame it on not having an adequate commander or some shit. And it was like, all that changed with Ulysses S. Grant. And then Ulysses S. Grant came and didn't give a fuck, because he knew he couldn't beat the South any other way. So what he did was employ scorched earth tactics. And if you know anything about scorched earth tactics, morally, you fucked up. You wrong for that. Attacking the food supply was no longer straight battle. even though the North had the numbers. It became about underhandedness, sneakiness, attacking them here, transporting food, attacking the transport. And when you got an army, you can't feed them or shelter them. It's no longer about who's the best fighter, who got the more superior army. It's just underhanded tactics. Farms were being burned that were feeding the Confederacy. Um, just all the shit that y'all would look on and disprovingly, I can't believe y'all did that. Yeah, the North had to resort to that type of shit to win. But shout out to the North though, they won. And that way, say you look at what the South did, they were outnumbered, outgunned, outmanned. Everything, all the odds were in the North favor. But when the North went head up with them, they couldn't win. Um, but it's just the South was just too straight laced. They weren't cutthroat enough. Like they didn't have that savage. They had too much moral. They were too moral for their own fucking good, and they fucking lost. Even at the end, Robert E. Lee didn't go all out. Robert E. Lee, when the battle, when all the food stopped coming because they were attacking this cart, that trail, burned that farm, because they knew they couldn't win straight up. And on that final battlefield, and Grant came out and was popping shit. Robert E. Lee looked at his men and was like, Robert E. Lee told him, he was like, go home to y'all families. The war over. And right there, Robert E. Lee took the knee and surrendered to Ulysses S. Grant. A bitch move. Shout out to Robert E. Lee, but nah, cuz went out like a bitch, you know. But shout out to him though. He's one of the best generals, you know, the tactician too. Like he do that shit. But he just wasn't savage enough. He wasn't on no Spartan. He wasn't on no King Leonidas shit. We will die for that. Nah, he had a line, and when that line was crossed, he was like, all right, I'm not willing to sacrifice no more. He had a heart. Cuz had a heart. That's why I said the South was a little bit too moral for their own good. He had a heart. And he tried, gave in. And then he started working for him. So Robert E. Lee went to work for Grant. Like shit was crazy, but you know. That's why I don't believe that they talking about civil wars now. I'm like, what civil war? Where? When? How? Why for? Ain't no fucking civil war. There's civil war between who? Who? Fucking civil war. People gonna be like, oh, the Civil War was about. I don't give a fuck what it was about. I'm just telling you what transpired. What it was about is just what happened. Is what the fuck happened. Okay, who's wanting to debate what? Shout out to you, man. I got one more question left. BG Flaws, he doesn't smoke like Andrew. Hell no, I don't smoke nothing. Shout out to smokers. They were important people from immigrant. Yeah, the North had all types of immigrants. Was this before Ellis Island? Bro, it was all types of people. You had a whole bunch of Irish people in the Northern Army too, because Irish people were fleeing Ireland, trying to get a better life for themselves, trying to get out from under the thumb of the English folk. And they were coming out here, and one of the first things they got a rifle put in their hand. It was like, oh, go to war. Nigga, everybody who came through New York, it was like, yeah, go to war. A whole bunch of fucking immigrants. Hell yeah, the North, they numbers were jacked. That shit was jacked. And then too, a lot of people think New York was like the North, but New York wasn't even really down with the union, because New York was already dealing with an immigrant problem. So depending on what documentaries you watch, a lot of people in New York didn't want no part in the war because they felt like shit. The Negroes gonna come up here. Where the fuck? It was like, yo, we got Jews, we got fucking Armenians, uh we got English people, uh we got Turkestani people, Pakistan. It's all types of fucking people already here, and we already can't get any fucking jobs. So a lot of Americans in New York feel like we already can't get jobs. So when y'all doing all this whoop de woo woo, and then Negroes come up here and they gonna be working for pennies on the dollar, we fucked. So they were really trying to stay out this shit, but they had the union had the machine because they had the DuPonts with the gunpowder and weapons. DuPonts were making the weapons. They were busting them bitches out too. The union was stacked. They had the financing. They had who the boy that had the daddy in London. He was they had J.P. Morgan financing shit. So yeah, nigga, they had the Astors that was still there. This was still, going to that Gilded Age shit. Man, they was stacked. And they had the naval powers too. So they was just like, man, shit. Yeah, a whole bunch of immigrants just all over the place. It was like, we came here for a better life. America was like, good, take this gun and go to war down there. It was like, oh, what the fuck? They had a whole bunch of Irish folk. That's why they say the Irish. They ain't know no better. You move to a country, you don't know what the fuck going on in the country. You just get here, they put a gun in your hand, like, go to war. You're like, alright. Like, niggas weren't really, like, people make it seem like, oh, we're fighting for the rights of black people to go ahead and be able to have, but nah, niggas just people were just trying to live, man. The government had their idea of what they wanted to do, and people were just, they were like, alright, man. Some bullshit. Benjamin buying a Kubota this month. Man, fuck him. We not talking about him. He a fucking Yankee too. He a old Oswego, New York ass nigga. Old run with the KY jelly. Let me take this finger and play with myself ass nigga. That's why I called him a dandruff demon. And then he went and cut his hair off. And I was like, I'm not even talking about your hair. You stupid fuck. You fucking potato. I called you a dandruff demon because you act like we can't see the coke in your nose. All that and all that wide-eye, close-up fucking camera angles you be doing on your little short videos and shit. Niggas on cocaine like shit. That's why when old people do cocaine, they do that shit. They always sniffle and shit. They get bloodshot. You can tell certain people more than other people. They get bloodshot eyes, be doing the fuck out wine. They do this shit here with the phone, be all close up in it, ranting and shit. You're like, man, cuz you don't fall the fuck back. Like, nigga, I can see the coke in your nose. This ain't a movie either. He got his head blown on the globe, and I was just about to find God. But now that Mace is back, I think I'd much rather find him a knock. And everybody talking crazy out of AK split. But we done disinvestigating, and they ain't spray shit. Not me, I'm the truth, homie. Got the industry shook like, nah, gonna let him loose on him. True story, I'm bringing the team back. Even Roy Jones was forced to lean back. My nigga Dre said grind cook. Now we killing them hard. They saying I must have found pun rhyme book on top of the Phantom. And the pinky got bling like the ring around Saturn. Cook, coke, crack, niggas sing for that. You already know the X where the team be at. Shout out to the Bronx. Thanks to Owen for bringing me back to not hating cops no more. I'm going to be a cop when I grow up. I want a Melanoids. Yeah. K9 unit, nigga. I'm gonna be like Alonzo in Training Day. Let me tell you something, huh? When you in this business, sit down. Let me tell you something. You know why I read the newspaper? That was the first thing he said in Training Day. You know why I read the newspaper? He was like, nah. Poor Ethan Hawke. I felt bad for Ethan Hawke that whole movie. Then he just trying to become a cop. That's all the fuck he want to do. And then he get partnered with this nigga. Then he left him with the El Pollo Loco 13 locos, the Mexicans. He just rolled the fuck out, left his partner there. The Mexicans was like, hey, Chuy, hey, gato, hey, there's a pork, there's a pig. He was like, where the fuck my partner at? That nigga left. Yeah, the El Pollo Loco gang. I don't know what the fuck, they was Sereno 13 or Longos Locos or some stupid shit like that. I said, damn, Denzel Washington ain't shit for leaving his partner there like that. Doesn't the Bible say be good to foreigners? Yeah, all that. Yeah, all that. You seen that shit? Have you read Deuteronomy, nigga? Yeah, all that shit. It was like, hell yeah. If so-and-so isn't from this land, but they come to this land, accept me as their God, do this, obey my commandments, follow the laws, then they are to be as one born in this land. This shit was right there, plain as day. That's why you read the book of Ruth. Ruth had no problem fitting the fuck in. She was no longer Ruth, the Moabite. She was Hebrew. She was a woman, even though she was a Moabite. But you are after the house of your father. She married into that. So, she became after the house of Yehuda, a Jew. She became a Jew. And that is the same lineage that the Messiah descends from. Can I get an amen? All right, all serious. What? I got one more question. I'm sitting here playing games and shit. I gotta go. Ruth is a great story. But I recommend everybody go read the book of Ruth, a good woman. Ruth was a people like, oh, don't date outside your race. All kind. You got the religious people like, oh, the Bible said don't date outside your race. No, man, Ruth was a Moabite. Do y'all know who the fuck the Moabites were? Okay, do y'all remember the story of Lot? Y'all remember when Lot went to Lot's wife turned around when the city of Sodom and Gomorrah was being destroyed. Lot's wife turned around. And that bitch got turned into a pillar of salt. Swear. Alright? Lot had 2 daughters. He went forward with his 2 daughters. They found him a little cave. His 2 daughters felt bad for him. They was like, our father has no woman who can give him an heir. So what did they do? The older daughter was like, yo, I'll sleep with father today and you can sleep with him tomorrow. You cool? And she was like, all right, bet. Yeah, we gotta get this nigga an heir type shit. So then whoop-de-woo-woo-woo. Next thing you know, Lot had sons with his daughters. The line from his oldest daughter were the Moabites. So Ruth was a Moabite. So you could just call the Moabites incest babies. But Ruth got with that Israelite from the tribe of Judah and became as one that was born in that land to receive the promises and to enter into the covenant with them. Was treated no fucking different. That's how the fuck it go. They weren't all like, oh, your little incest baby. They were like, yo, do you accept my God as your God? She was like, yes. I leave behind all the Moabite idols. I leave behind all this and that. All that shit. It's like, all right, come on board. Shit ain't nothing but open arms and hugs and cookies and bubbles around here. Except for the northern 10 tribes, because they on one. And I think they about to get carted out of here by the Assyrians, because they worshiping idols on green hills and shit. They wouldn't the fuck out. Let's not be anywhere near them when shit get popping on them, because they do a lot. Or maybe it was Lot's youngest daughter that was the Moabites. Either way, it was Lot's. That was Lot's incest offspring, the Moabites. BG, a bad boy. Shout out to Bad Boy Mowers. They employ more welders than Exmark. I shit you not. Right there in the facility, right there in Arkansas. And on their residential mowers, a fucking 7-gauge steel deck. Do y'all know the Toro HD Titan with the MyRide suspension that y'all seen me with? Y'all know that deck? Even though it was the Turbo Force, it was a Turbo Force deck. It was a mixture of 7 and 10 gauge steel, and that was a commercial unit. So when y'all see me with a lower end, like a less than mid-grade residential mower, and that bitch got a 7 gauge steel deck, fabricated. That shit quality. And with Bad Boy, it goes straight from direct to consumer. So they cut out the middleman. So they all that delegating. You can order what you want, choose your options, your engine size, all that. You just call up, they can send that shit out. So the dealers, they treat their dealers good. They offer affordable prices because it doesn't have to go through so many fucking hands. And they're competitive. Shout out to Bad Boy Mowers. Fucking love them. BG is in love with Bad Boy Mowers. Nah, but you know, I appreciate a company, and it's like it's not an upstart company. It's a new company. Like Toro purchased Ferris in 2002. So Bad Boy wasn't even around. That nigga made his first lawnmower in his garage in 2009. So that's a new company. That's what, 15 years? That's a 15-year-old company. And they out here getting it cracking, competing with Toro, Dixie Chopper, competing with Exmark. To give it to Exmark, Exmark sells more zero turns than any other brand. So, like when you see people with like doing golf courses, 9 times out of 10, it's an Exmark. When you see like people mowing baseball fields and shit, it's an Exmark. A lot of the lawn care guys, the professionals with contracts for like acreage, it's an Exmark. Yeah, Exmark just moves more units, and they have, I guess they got more favorable fleet terms and conditions for like, you know, people that want to, you know, kind of like Ford. How Ford utilizes that. Like a lot of fleets use Fords, they get a better deal than say Ram or like a Chevy or a GMC. It's just something like that. I worked at a house, guy had a robot mower. He sucks. Fuck wants a robot mower? Nah, I want to mow. There's nothing quite like getting on your lawnmower. I don't give a fuck if you got a zero turn or a tractor. There's nothing like getting on that zero turn or a tractor. You throw in your headphones, listen to your music, your podcast, whatever it is, or just no ear protection, no nothing. Just listen to the engine or the equipment you're operating and just zone out. That's why a lot of people, like the dude I got the Toro from, He said he's selling the Toro because he got his fleet is Skag. The Skag is all the hype. Skag doesn't move not nearly the amount of units that Exmark moves, but 8 times out of 10, people are gonna say Skag stripes better and has a better cut quality. So he was like, yeah, I'm getting rid of the Toro because it's basically the backup mower, and we got the Skag. We got 5 Skags in our fleet. So he was like, I'm letting the Toro go. Skag looked like a tank. Yeah, I'll get a Skag some sooner here rather than later, but I haven't got my hands on one yet. But yeah, that's all the hype. The Skag cut quality, how it stripes, and ain't nothing just sitting on your equipment and just riding out, like cutting this. Like look at this, like that whole field, but that's like 6 acres. Not even, maybe 5. But you just zoned out, you just riding with the lap bars, responsive hydro gears, just making the K shape so you don't 0-point turn, leave ruts. You just in the zone, man. You thinking, you get to think. It's kind of like being on the toilet where you do most of your thinking. You just be thinking, man. Get your shit together, clear your mind, the smell of grass. Yeah.